Welcome to the Dynamic Wellness No Excuses workout. This is an efficient and effective workout that can be performed very quickly, but at the same time challenges all four major muscle groups to increase their lean muscle mass. This is Jennifer. She's from the University of Illinois, the School of Kinesiology, and she's going to help demonstrate this workout for us today. So feel free to do the workout along with us or use it as a tutorial. Jennifer, the first movement that we're going to do is a warm-up exercise for the shoulders and upper body muscles. These are called shoulder rotations. You're going to actually place your hands at a right angle to the rest of your body and rotate forward very slowly. What this serves to do is it begins to warm up the upper body muscles, especially the shoulder joint. And it begins to secrete synovial fluid into your shoulder joints so that it's prepared for the exercises we're going to do in a little bit. It also begins a burning sensation in the shoulder, doesn't it?
Somewhat, yeah.
And that is telling you that you're doing the exercise properly or the movement properly. The entire workout consists of 4 exercises: the lunge, the push-up, the good morning, and the abdominal crunch. We're going to put them all together so that they efficiently utilize all 4 of the body's major muscle groups. Okay, is it starting to get warm in there?
It's warm.
Fantastic. We're going to start out with the good morning exercise for obvious reasons. This is a good place to start because it utilizes the lower back muscles and it helps to stabilize the spine. So Jennifer, if you can start that movement. You can put your hands behind your head, but don't pull on anything. And what you want to do is bend to a 90-degree angle and then come up to approximately a 45-degree angle or 50-degree angle, utilizing those lower back muscles. You're also going to get some movement in the glute muscles where they tie into those deep lower back muscles. It's very important to keep those muscles strong because it can help prevent back injury. And also that'll start to burn in that area, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
And it's important to focus on the muscle group that you're exercising, which is exactly what Jennifer's doing right now. We're shooting for 12 repetitions of each one of these exercises eventually. But start out with whatever you can perform. Just make sure your form is proper, follow Jennifer's form, and perform all the movements slowly. Is it 12?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, now we're going to do another set of the shoulder rotations to keep that blood flowing in the shoulder joint and keep those rotator cuff muscles loose. And that's very important because the rotator cuff muscles are very small muscles that impact that shoulder joint. These are one of the movements that help to strengthen and loosen those muscles for other exercises. Great way to start off any exercise routine with this rotation movement. I bet they're really getting warm now.
They really are.
It also helps to loosen those lower back muscles, especially if you're sitting over a computer all day. Great way to break up the day's stress for your upper back muscles. Very efficient also at loosening those neck muscles. And burning. No doubt. Okay, we're going to do the second set of good mornings. We're going to do 12 of these again. We're going to shoot for 12. Again, it's very important to keep your trunk stable and strong. This is one of the muscles that really determines how strong that spine is going to be. Also helps with your posture. Helps you really to focus in on those lower back muscles, which we rarely use except when we're picking something up or without thinking about it. This way, those muscles stay strong and help prevent injury. All right. Let's get 2 more of those. And notice, she doesn't come all the way up to a standing position because that would take the contraction off the muscle. That's pretty comfortable standing like this, but when she stays in this range of motion, it keeps the muscle under a constant contraction. And that's one of the most important things with strength training, is to focus on the muscle group that you're using at the time. All right, let's get 1 more. That's great. And it really starts to warm up in that area, I'm guessing.
Yes, it does.
Fantastic. The next exercise that we're going to do is the lunge. The lunge is a lower body exercise utilizing all of the 4 major muscle groups of the legs: the quadriceps, the hamstrings, your calf muscles, and the glutes, your butt muscles. And if you want to start with the right leg, perfect. About 3 or 4 feet between your feet. And you notice Jennifer's moving straight up and down. She's not lunging forward. That's the improper way to perform a lunge. The proper way is with your torso straight, focusing on all the muscle groups that you should be, but not moving forward or backwards. Also, if you notice, her knee never goes past her toe. It's very important so that you don't cause any irritation to the knee joint or the patellar tendon. Staying in this position will spare your knee from any unnecessary strain. I'm guessing those leg muscles are starting to burn a little bit?
They are.
Great. And stay balanced between your right foot and your left foot. Should be even pressure. You should be pushing with the back leg and pushing with the front of the leg that's forward, in this case the right leg. Okay, let's switch legs. Now you're doing a mirror image of the exercise. Again, the knee doesn't go past the toe, one of the most important features of the exercise, as well as the torso staying upright. And you can really feel the back of the leg muscles work as you push off with the back foot, and pushing off with the flat part of the front foot focuses the exercise on the quadricep. Very important. This will help keep your legs lean and lean muscle mass increase in the leg and all the different leg muscle groups. You got to be really burning about now.
They sure are.
That's good work. Okay, now we're going to do our final set of shoulder rotations, and we're going to get ready for the third exercise in our group, which is the push-up. Yes, the tried and true traditional push-up. Great way to exercise your upper body muscles, your pectorals, your chest muscles, the deltoids, your shoulder muscles, as well as focusing on the tricep, the back of the arm muscle. And you also get some work on those upper back muscles as well. And I'm guessing those shoulders are really warmed up. Good, they should be, because it's important before you do the push-up to have those shoulder muscles ready to go and warmed up. Here we go. We're going to do a modified push-up first. Eventually you may want to move into a full push-up position, but for now what you want to focus on is keeping your knees down, your hands shoulder width apart with your fingers pointing forward. Now you notice she's got her elbows locked now. We don't want to lock the elbows during the exercise, so Jennifer, if you could. Also, if you notice, her elbows are moving backwards along the sides of her body instead of out here. The shoulder joint is a relatively unstable joint, and when you get your hands far apart and try to do a push-up, you're putting unnecessary strain on the shoulder joint. So keep your hands approximately shoulder width apart with your elbows moving back along the sides of your body. How's that feeling?
Feels good.
Good. That's excellent work. Notice everything else stays stable. We'll just get two more. The key is to this exercise and all the other exercises that we talk about is performing the repetitions slowly with proper technique. In time, you'll quickly build up the number of repetitions, but even if you can only get 2 at the beginning, it's better than none. Okay, now we're going to do our final set of shoulder rotations. We're going to do one more set of push-ups. We're just going to do a few. Make sure those shoulders are completely warm and are also getting a good workout on those rotator muscles that we spoke about. Very important to keep those strong, stabilize the shoulder joint, also helps to prevent injury, and is a great way to rehabilitate from shoulder injuries. Okay, last set of push-ups, she can't wait. And if you could do the traditional push-up on your toes, notice her body is relatively flat and stays that way throughout the exercise. The only thing that's moving are the arms. Good. Great. And again, the idea is get as many repetitions as you can. You'll build up very quickly in all these exercises, even if you start out only being able to do 1 or 2. Are you feeling it in the back of your arms?
Yes, I am.
Guessing there's a good burning sensation back there and across the chest? Those are great reps. Those are a lot better than I do them. And to add an extra weight to that exercise, once you get really good at it, you can actually have someone stand on your back. That's up to you. All right, Jennifer, that's just a joke, by the way. Now what we want to do is the 4th exercise in this grouping is the abdominal crunch. And for that, we're going to lay down on the floor. Probably all seen this exercise performed before. We're going to show you the best way, the most efficient physiological way to do the abdominal crunch, and the best way to exercise those stomach muscles. Your feet flat, knees bent. That'll help to isolate the abdominal muscles, which is one of the most important factors in utilizing this exercise for training stomach muscles. You can either put your hands to the side of your head or cross them across your chest. The key is to perform the exercise slowly, focusing on the stomach muscles. Think about pulling your belly button to the back of your spine. That'll make you contract those ab muscles. And if you notice, she comes up and pauses, which is very important. Squeeze those muscles at that point. It really promotes growth in that area. Not bad growth, but lean muscle growth. These are excellent. Notice also that her shoulders don't actually touch the ground. And that's key because that helps to keep the contraction focused on the stomach muscles as well. Come up, maybe a little higher, really get that squeeze in there. That's excellent. Okay, we're just going to do 3 more. Again, shoot for whatever number is challenging to you. If you can do 12, fantastic. If you can do 10, 3, whatever the number is, you'll progress very quickly with this kind of movement. I'm guessing you're starting to burn a little bit?
Burning, yes.
Good work. We're going to take 20 seconds Very quickly, we're going to perform one more set of abdominal crunches. Because the abs are a very small muscle group, and the key to strength training is to put blood into the muscle so that you perform micro tears and the muscle builds back stronger. So Jennifer, if you could finish up.
Okay.
It's the last set of crunches and the last set of the Dynamic Wellness No Excuses workout. Great. Notice that she's getting as high as she can. You never want to come all the way up on a sit-up because, first of all, it's not good for your back. Second of all, it releases the contraction of the muscle group. We want to focus on keeping the muscle contracted. Good. Just 3 more. Get up and squeeze it. Good. That's excellent. Just 2 more. The last one. I know they're burning now. Hold it, and relax. You're finished.
Great.
And that's the entire Dynamic Wellness No Excuses workout. You can add repetitions and you'll become more adept at each one of these exercises with continued practice. But that's it. It's a very quick, relatively painless way to exercise all of the major muscle groups in the body. You can do it in the morning, you can do it at lunch, you could do this in the office, you can do it in hotel rooms, wherever you're comfortable with. The key is, though, that you're exercising all 4 of the major muscle groups of the body in a very short period of time. Thanks.